Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're getting ready to pass your motorcycle test here in the UK, you have clicked on the right video, as this is part 3 of my series I've been doing on how to pass your test. Today's video we're going to be breaking down everything you need to know about the Mod 1 and the Mod 2 tests, what they include, and my personal top tips to help you pass on your first try. So if you're serious about getting your full bike licence, stick around. So some of you may be wondering, what is the Mod 1 test? So the Mod 1 test is the first part of your full motorcycle test. It's an off-road controlled environment test designed to assess your handling skills. So here's what you'll need to be tested on. Part 1 is manual handling. This is moving your bike and parking it safely. Part 2, slalom and the figure of 8. This tests your slow control and balance. Part 3 will be the slow ride, which will be riding in a straight line at walking speed. Then you move on to the U-turn, which is checking control and your observation skills. Part 5, which is your cornering and your controlled stop. This demonstrates your ability to corner safely. Then you move on to part 6, which is your emergency stop, stopping safely from around 32 miles per hour or 50 kilometers an hour. Then you move on to the last stage, which is your hazard avoidance, which is swerving around an obstacle at speed. Top tips for your Mod 1 test. Master slow control, which is using the clutch, the throttle and the rear brake smoothly. Look where you want to go, especially on the slalom and figure of 8. Don't be looking down at the ground. Make sure you get your speed right. Practice hitting 32 miles per hour for the avoidance and the emergency stop. Also, make sure you stay relaxed. Tension can make you stiff and less precise, and you're more likely to make errors. Practiced in a test style environment. So hopefully your instructor, or if you've even got a bike yourself that you can move onto private land, make sure you're practicing these maneuvers. So use cones in an empty car park or private land, whatever you have. Or if your instructor has space, ask them to set some cones out and you can practice as much as possible. Part 2. What is the Mod 2 test? Once you pass Mod 1, you move on to the Mod 2, which is a road-based test. This part is all about showing you can ride safely in real-world traffic. It includes eyesight check, reading number plates from about 20 meters away, a show me, tell me question, which will be questions about basic bike safety checks. So this could be show me where your indicators are, show me where the horn is, how would you check your oil levels, all these sort of simple basic questions that you should know. Then it's the road ride, which will be about 40 minutes long, and that will be riding through various road types, roundabouts, junctions and speed zones. Then you move on to an independent ride, where you'll be following road signs or verbal directions for about 10 minutes. My top tips for your Mod 2. Make sure you use your observations and your lifesavers. So these are all your shoulder checks because they are essential. Make sure that you follow all the speed limits. Don't go too slow, but make sure you stay legal. Stay calm at junctions. Take your time, don't rush. And make sure you plan ahead. Read the road and anticipate hazards early. Last but not least, listen to the examiner. They aren't trying to trick you, they're just making sure that you're riding safely. And that's about it. If you're preparing for your Mod 1 or your Mod 2, hopefully this video gives you a solid idea of what to expect. With the right mindset and practice, you will pass. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. And if you've recently passed, share your tips below to help others out. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss my next video. Ride safe and I'll catch you in the next one.